Steve Peterson here with Infinity Investments, and welcome to our channel where we talk all things commercial investment real estate. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to find off-market properties consistently for your 1031 exchange or just your traditional acquisition. Now, speaking to you as a broker here and giving up some of the stuff that we do as a broker, because I believe that in doing business, it's good to bring value to the marketplace. That's my belief, and that it would reverberate back to us being able to do business. But I think this is really important, especially in the 1031 exchange world. All right, and I do a lot of exchanges. Everybody does a lot of exchanges, brokers. The last year was bananas for everybody in commercial real estate, investment property, and real estate in general. Stock market guys too, right? It's a great year. The issue when you're exchanging is, you got to go find another property. The issue when you're out there looking to acquire buildings is that, this market's too hot, man. Finding a great deal is a challenge, right? Finding a great deal is a challenge all the time. But yeah, I would say back in 2011, everything on the market was a great deal in retrospect. But in terms of comparing a property you purchase with what's on the market, it's difficult to find a great deal, okay? So here's 3 ways that we generate off-market properties consistently. And by the way, brokers, agents of the world, every time we bring a property to the market, well, not every time, most of the times, it was off the market before. So we are experts in finding off-market properties and then bringing them to the market. All right? And a lot of times if we have a buyer, we can bring our buyer right to the off-market deal. So investors pay attention. All right? Number 1 way we consistently bring off-market properties to the table is through cold calling. That's right. Dialing for dollars. Now, I know a lot of programs on the internet and a lot of gurus out there saying, you don't need to cold call, you don't need to do this. All right. And cold calling can be like pulling teeth. I got a team of agents. I have to train them about cold calling. I have to talk to them about cold calling, the benefits of it, all of that. But at the end of the day, when I look at all the ways we generate leads, it's the most consistent way to bring off-market properties to life. All right, and it's a little bit different than the residential world because you are talking to investors. All right, and most investors will, everything's for sale at the right price. Not everybody's a seller, right? So you got to have a targeted criteria in which you're working from. All right, I use a program called Prospect Now. ProspectNow.com. Check it out. There's many others out there that will help you to target and help you to make some calls. Now, in doing so, you got to develop a script. You got to work your script. You got to get good on the phone. All right. It's tough, but we do it, and we do it consistently for our clients. All right. And it's a benefit for you investors in the world who don't want to do that or don't have the time to do that, to link up with brokers who do it on a daily basis. That's how we find off-market deals consistently. All right. Number 1. Now, number 2 is through marketing. All right. So cold calling, number 1, number 2. I'm going to put marketing in one bucket here because there's a million different ways you can market. Right. Direct mail is outstanding. We do a lot of actual advertising, YouTube advertising, videos like this. And what happens is people who are thinking of selling may see the ad or they may see the content and want to reach out to you and talk, right? That's how we do a lot, and we're doing more in the advertising space. I just really start advertising the last few years, but we've been doing videos for over a decade. And what it ends up doing is speaking to the people who are thinking of selling. And if you're in the marketplace, you've got to be doing something to bring business in, whether you're an investor, whether you're a broker, right? And you might start though without a budget. And so obviously to advertise, you gotta have a budget. If you don't have a budget, you can just bootstrap it, make videos, make content, do some type of, mail. Direct mail can be expensive, but some element of mail is important, is consistent. It's not fun, but it does bring in deals, okay? The 3rd way, and this is something I learned from some of the best investors, not even brokers, from some of the best investors in the business. is tracking distressed deals or distressed people who own commercial or investment properties. How do you do this? You track people who are in foreclosure. All right, we use Property Radar. That's what we use. You track people who are in bankruptcy. You track people who have delinquent property taxes. You track people who have delinquent utilities. You track people who have maybe less penances on a property. Okay, you want to track opportunities and situations. Now, in a hot market like we're in right now, there's not as much distress out there, but there is. Today is, what is today? The January 21st, 2022. I did a training with my agents. We pulled up, we wanted to check. We tracked the foreclosure market in Oakland for sure. We pulled up 160 total foreclosures today between residential and commercial. I think there was 10 commercial and the rest were residential. Pretty big uptick from last quarter, okay, when we last tracked it. All right. But we're tracking this because we want to know everything that's possibly available. We also drive neighborhoods and look for signs of distress. If it's an apartment building, you see any boards in the window, we need to track that apartment building on or down. Okay, if it's an office building, it's vacant, it's run down, it's got graffiti on it, whatever. Or maybe it's a beautiful looking property in a great area, and you just drove by and identified. Now you could by identifying the property, you can reach out to them, but you have to track properties. You got to be like a hound dog, all right? And we do all of that and more to consistently find our clients off-market deals for their exchanges and for their acquisitions. Just a little sprinkling to you guys about what we do. I hope this helps you in your investing career. I hope this helps you in your brokerage world if you're an agent or broker. If it does, throw me a like, share the video, subscribe for sure, and stay tapped in and tuned in to our weekly content as we explore this amazing world of commercial and investment real estate. Thanks a lot, and to the next video. Peace.